right. Do we do any better? Is the question. Do we do any better? I don't know. I haven't got a clue. I don't know what happened last time, man. It just went haywire. Went haywire. You know what I mean? The lunatics started to run the asylum. Right. What about David Morrell versus Callum Smith? Riyadh season next year. Does Morrell have a chance? I think Callum's a favourite in that. Anyone convinced after Callum's win against Joshua Boatsi, or do you still think it didn't really show you much? Maybe you're not that impressed with Boatsi. Maybe you're not that impressed with Callum. Just tell it like it is, isn't it? Just tell it like it is, brother. That's all you can do sometimes. Just tell it like it is. Right. Could be a good fight for Callum, you know. Oh, it's not having that either. Toby says, yeah, Callum is probably favourite against Morrell. I like Callum. Yeah. Be careful though. Like, you know what I mean? Leave his chin out there after he throws his punches. Be careful. But that's what it is now. If you're gonna fight for that turkey bag, you gotta take dangerous fights. Got to take dangerous fights. Then you know what I mean? When we assess your career, we can really say what you was about. That's why Tank ran off, fought Jake Paul with a bunch of pillows in his hands and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Doesn't want to go through all that. It's hard being a boxer, man. It's really hard, isn't it? A Tank is proving how hard it is. Tank don't want no part of it, bro. Don't want no part of it. See, it's all right for Tank. He has the options to go make his millions doing it elsewhere. But other fighters, they just got to grit their teeth and get on with it. Got to grit their teeth. Like Johnny Nelson has been on video recently a few times saying that AJ needs to retire, and he's not having it from no one. He needs to retire. And while it's tough, I believe he's being sincere. I don't think he's joking. I think he means what he's saying. And you know the biggest issue for AJ right now, in my opinion, in his mid-30s, is he going to be scared of getting hit? Is he going to be scared of getting hit after that last knockout? Because he made so many flipping mistakes technically. Can he trust himself? Can he trust himself? Look, when I say getting hit, everyone fighter is going to get hit, but you accept it as a preoccupational hazard of the job, almost. You know what I'm saying? But They're going to be carryover, man. Where AJ's scared to get hit. That'd be just horrible to watch, innit? Well, not for, but for, I don't know. Just seeing all he's done, if it like, because he hasn't been in the ring for a year or so. Lady chanted, he's coming back for himself, not the fans. That's what he said, yeah. Otherwise, if he didn't feel it, he would. He's on it, yeah. Anthony Mackie says AJ is finished, done, finito, kaput, blow. So what? Danny Dubois ended AJ's career. Is that how the story's gonna go? Yeah. Daniel Dubois washed him, ended his career. Wow. That's deep. That's deep. That's the sport, though, you know. Sport is merciless. The sport don't care about your rep, your so-called reputation. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Ended his career, man. That'd be a bitter pill for him to swallow. It's funny that just come up on our feed now. Didn't James DeGill end Paul Smith's career? James DeGill cleaned him up, you know. Cleaned him up good and proper, boy. Cleaned him up. I want to watch that later now. It's coming up on the feed, some Frank Warren's old channel. Put it in, I'll watch later.
So we're just seconds away from the big fight here.
But going back 7, I mean, what year was this again? We used to 2010 in it. 2010. Where does the time go? Okay. Oh God, this is I'm not reading your comment now. Anthony said he's made a lot of money. AJ doesn't have the drive and hunger like one time. I'm not reading that out. I'm not reading that comment out. Lady Chen, he said to me, dear, stay the same. But the faces always change in boxing. And he said it might be a bitter pill, but it's reality. I don't understand why AJ didn't keep his hands up against Dubois, says Toby. Lady Chen said me either. You just might, like Anthony said, like, you got all that money, you just start, you got business interests. You got to be 100% focused. You know what I'm saying? You got to be on it, bro. You got to be on it. You got to be on it, man. I was watching James DeGill in that bare knuckle contest the other day. Just very uncouth version of boxing, isn't it? Very uncouth. Player 1, the next crop of the heavyweights coming up are very underwhelming. AJ can still manage to be relevant for the next few years. Tega Twin Cities. AJ ain't been the same since Andy Ruiz won. Do you think he should leave the Fury fight? I think some say he should only stick around for the Fury fight. Call it a day. Anthony Mackin is like Canelo since the Caleb Plant fight. Every time then he's fought as if he's had half his mind on the golf course. Yeah, Canelo looks like, he's still fit, still got the physical strength, but that extra 1%, I mean, is all it takes to spoil the fighter. Yeah, Canelo probably loves the golf more, man. You know what I'm saying? Like Eubank, he loves the poker table. You know what I'm saying? Everyone gets a vice. Lady Chen, he said he gets accused of all types of things. Hype job, juicing, but beats talking to him. He's so passionate about still learning boxing. He really does love the sport and loves fighting. Okay, well. Lady Chen says Canelo says he loves boxing more than golf. It's a difficult one for Canelo, you know what I mean? Because he was up against a Gorgon, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what ordinary fighter he's fighting, man. He's up against a Gorgon. Yeah. I mean, the Terence Crawford, nah, man. Terence Gorgon. You know what I mean? Terence Gorgon. Don Gorgon. You think Moses should have fought Frank Sanchez in Eliminator? Has your opinion changed on him? Player one, the best version of AJ was in the second Usyk fight. He just ran into an all-time great heavyweight. Lady Chen says, ain't heard that term in time. Don Gargan. You see the Don Gargan coming. Don Gargan coming all night long. And me say, murder them. Murder them. That's what Ninja Man used to mash up everything. Ninja Man used to mash up everything, boy. Wow. Original Don Golden Ninja Man, Bad. Yeah, man. Anthony Magan, Prime Ninja Man, high as a kite. Yeah. Dan or Dan Gargan. Dan Gargan, Dan Dunn. I mean, I've never spelled it out actually. So it might lose a little something in my English boy pronunciation. You know what I'm saying? Crescencio, what's good? Anthony says, and not only that, Beats, we grow as men, or at least we should. What attracts your attention in your 20s might not have your attention in your mid-30s. Yeah. Yeah, things change, man. Like, it's like when you're a youth, yeah, your circle of friends are one of the most important things in your life. You know what I'm saying? They're very, very, very important. Your circle of friends are very important. And as you get older, that changes. When you were you think, nah, it'll never change. I mean, it's always going to be me and the lads doing what we're doing. But no, it changes. It does change. You know what I mean? Lady Chan says, well, to me, him turning down the Sanchez fight is very telling after all. So you're calling him a ducker. Duck alert the alarm, yeah? Duck alert the alarm. Morris. Moses. Might have to call him Morris, you know what I mean? Morris or Toma, not Moses, yeah? Mm. Wow. What do you think of Michael Hunter as an opponent? Who was the other option? It was Michael Hunter and somebody else. Who was the other one? Michael Hunter and David Adilier. Yeah. Lady Chan, because they were talking about Moses can beat Usyk, but you won't fight Sanchez. Wow. Lady Chan likes the Michael Hunter fight. Yeah. I heard a few people critiquing either Hunter or Adelaide. They want to see him fight the best, but the best are tied up. Like Cabello looks like he's having a little tune-up, and you know what I mean. You can understand that after his last three performances and opponents. You know what I mean. But it's an unbeaten guy. I don't think he's from the murder section or anything like that. I don't think he is. Yeah, he avoided the fight, Moses, apparently, yeah. He's not too happy about the criticism, though. So he doesn't have much say in the picking opponent process. Lady Chances, Michael Hunter messaged her last week as he posted a clip on my gram about why he signed to Don King. He messaged me to say that he had to. Why did he have to? As okay. When is Cabell getting a shot at the title? Your guess is good as mine. See it. When there's one champion with all the straps, you got to wait a little longer, innit? Got to wait a little bit longer. Well, Usyk's wasn't he stripped of one of the straps already? Where's he got? No, I think he's still got all of them. Oh, he didn't reply. Okay, he didn't reply. Yeah, like, well, he signed to Don King because he basically screwed up all his other options when he turned down that Hrgovic fight, didn't he? You know what I mean? And he said Dylan was always going to go over in less than a round. Wow. Dylan, you see what I mean? Collapsed quickly, didn't he? Let's keep it real. Collapsed very quickly. Mm. How old is Frank Warren then? Time flies, man. Big up Ricky. Toby says AJ, Eddie, and Turkey were in Saudi apparently talking about AJ's next moves. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like Eubank Junior, I heard Liam Smith talking to Darren Barker, and he said what he noticed in the Eubank fight compared to when he sparred him was that Eubank looked petrified to get hit. Petrified to get hit. And he was wondering if he got knocked out in sparring. But it could be either that or Roy Jones, his influence when he was training him. He was just trying to, I don't know what it was. Maybe he did get knocked out in sparring. You know what I mean? It happens more often than what people think. Eubanks is in his fan base. You talk on my channel, talking all types of immature crap. They're all in denial. You know, they're trying to say that Conor didn't hurt him. What? Didn't I see Conor hurt Eubank in that fight? He recovered well from the shot, but they're in denial. They're all in denial that it didn't happen. Lady Chan said they were in Dubai. Yeah, they was in Dubai. Anthony Mackin said he hurt him in round 3. Definitely. Ricky's asking Lady Chan, does AJ still want to fight in Africa? Lady Chan said he got hurt multiple times in the fight. Yeah, he got hurt a few times. There was a few shots that hurt him. Anthony says Conor stops him this time. Like Carl Froch, he was really hard on Eubank. He says, like, because everyone's talking about the rehydration clause, but look at do you see the size difference? The size difference is crazy. Even if you got the rehydration clause, the size difference is absolutely crazy. Because Conor has got a decent punch at 154, 147. And even though he tagged Chris hard and hurt him, the size difference is what kept Chris on his feet. Anthony says Conor is small, even at welterweight. He's not a big welter. He's not a big welter. Is Chris trying to weight bully Conor with these fights here? You could argue that. That definitely could be argued. Wow. Portsmouth taking a beating on it. James the Girl coming from that crouch, thumping him, coming underneath him with shots. That left uppercut. Look at that. That was one of his go-to shots, isn't it? That left uppercut. See, he knows it's hard to count. It was hard to counter him from that angle when he threw that shot. What are you going to say when Crawford becomes a 4-weight undisputed champ? I think he goes after that at 160. There's still going to be some who say he hasn't did anything. There's still going to be some. There's still going to be some. What is this? Boxing on the YMCA? Oh, that's MMA. Maybe he's actually from the reservation. I don't know if it's the storm or something, man. The internet got knocked out for a sec. You know what I'm saying? Can you guys hear me? Can you heard me? Can you heard me? I come back now, yeah. Big up Ethereal Dreams. Yeah, I think the weather's a lick out the internet now, you know. The weather when I lick up the thing, boss, man, I tell you, when I lick it up. Yeah. Wow. See, boxing is hard, isn't it? Like, one minute everyone's Moses, the boy wonder. Now, it's Moses, the quack duck sauce. Don't want the smoke. It's rough, man. Boxing's a hard knock life. Hard knock life, bro. Hard knock. I think Michael Hunter gets knocked out quickly, man. I really do. Michael Hunter without Hasim Rahman, just not happening. Just not happening. Ever since that split, just not happening. Fighters are in denial, aren't they? They're in denial. You know what I mean? They're in denial. You better mind that Hurricanes, North London Hurricanes, are going to knock out the internet again, you know? You know what I mean? Why did he turn it down? Because he's like to fight. That's why. Yeah, I mean, and a lot of the theories are that he had a dodgy knee against Caballero. That's why he wasn't up to scratch. You know what I mean? Dave Allen's next week, man. It's next week. Why? Where are you gonna be next week, man? So, what did you think? Did anyone see the GBA card last week with Izzy Azra? That Scott Forrest took such a pasting against that Klaus guy who's trained by Peter Fury. He took such a pasting. And his corner, like, why wouldn't they stop the fight? No, I'm not sleeping on it, Jonathan Dixon. I'm not sleeping on it. I want to see my man, Nathaniel. You know what I mean? I'm not sleeping on it. I'm not sleeping on it, man. I'm gonna watch some of it, not all of it, but I'm gonna definitely catch some of it. What about flipping Marcus Brown, bro? Marcus Brown. Well, no one's talking about it because. Can you hear me? What's going on? Right, the set. Hello. I'm back again. Or am I? Ah. Oh, man. Oh, Charlie, it was Charlie Chaplin, yeah? It was Charlie Chaplin. You see, like Charlie Chaplin, yeah? There was another guy who done a similar format of film to him. It was Harold Lloyd. Who remembers Harold Lloyd? Harold Lloyd was pretty good. Buster Keaton. Nah, Harold Lloyd. Yeah, Buster Keaton was similar. Harold Lloyd was good, man. No? Yeah, yeah, youngster, Chan, you know what I mean? Yeah, youngster. You know what I mean? You have to be an old boy for not know Harold Lloyd. Now, Harold Lloyd was like, what year did they have Harold Lloyd? I don't think nobody knows in the chat section. It was silent film, you know what I mean? Harold Lloyd. I just came into my head, you know, when someone said Charlie, when Hyam said Charlie Chaplin. Wait, see him there? American actor, comedian. Wow, he died 1971. Born 1993. Wow, crazy. Harold Lloyd. Charlie Chaplin. Let's see. Here. Okay, they're saying Harold and Charlie were both pioneering silent film comedians who achieved worldwide fame for their physical comedy and distinctive screen personas, but their style and characters differed. Yeah, they were different, but it was a similar genre. Oh, it's saying here Harold got his start in silent comedy as a Chaplin imitator. Oh, even after he developed his own character, the influence remained apparent. Okay, that's no surprise. That's no surprise. All right, they're doing the same sketch here with the hat coming up. Him and Chaplin. All right. Yeah. Man. Cheer up, Jonathan. Cheer up, Jonathan. Cheer up. Cheer up, Jonathan. Cheer up. Cheer up. Error code on the super sticker says, boy, it's giving me all issues, Lisa. All types of issues. It's just not having it, is it? It's not having it. Can't fathom this. Like women having abortions. It's not having it. Bars. What I need? Fiber optics, bro, and band, broadband. I would EE. Is that crap then, yeah? Oh, Hyam said, fun fact, Charlie Chaplin came in third in a Charlie Chaplin lookalike contest. Wow. That's deep. That's deep. Man, coming third. That's crazy. Oh, you're not impressed with EE, no? I thought it was supposed to be top tech. Probably not. Yeah, I'll have to go look at the service providers, man. Right. What else is going on in the world of boxing? I had a list of things I wanted to talk about. There were some more topics. Let me find my notes. So yeah. All right. Hatman is asking where is Ben Whitaker? Eddie Hearn said on Ben Whitaker, I think Ben's talking to everybody at the moment. I think his position is that he'll want to make a move that's best for his career. From my position, Ben Whitaker would be the greatest signing right now you could probably make in British boxing. I think this guy is the biggest star in British boxing. Is he though? Is he? Sounds like Eddie's got ready to get signed up with that talk there. You know what I'm saying? Eddie's stalking him, stalking the DMs. Man, that was sad what Jamel Herring was saying the other day. He hasn't spoke to his daughter for a couple of years. Pretty sad, isn't it, when them things happen? Like I'll see one of my sister's best friends, and they ain't spoke for a little while. I see her yesterday. It's normally over some bull crap, you get me? Just some bull crap. Lady Chan, I don't listen to much of what Eddie says nowadays. Fast car Eddie, yeah? Fast car. Nah. I got siblings everywhere, man. Siblings everywhere, Chan. You know what I'm saying? Although, well, my big sis, she passed away. That was a pretty tough one. You know what I mean? She passed away, my old man's gone. My mum's gone. Still got two more sisters and a brother. Big family. And you know what I'm saying? It's pretty sad. It's pretty sad, though. You know what I mean? Like, you never like you kind of make assumptions on what immediate family when they die, what it will be like. But until it happens, you don't realize the effect it has on a family, bro. You realize. You don't realize. Yeah, that Marcus Brown, man. I don't know what he does next because the fight was still in the balance. Oh, you've lost two brothers and one nan. Oh man, that's bad. That's terrible. Lady Chan, she says, we start to lose them all now. Dreading that day. Yeah. Appreciate the condolences. Yeah, I don't know what Brown's gonna do, man. I don't know what Brown's gonna do. That was in Nigeria, that fight, man. Like Amir Khan was promoting it. Denzel Bentley was commentating. Spencer Oliver was there. Ade was there. I believe Ade's mum lived around the corner from where the venue was. Wow. Marcus Brown, man, like he put the better punches together, but Brandon just stayed on his chest, kept his head on his chest, man. Oh, the event was a disaster? What, financially? Yeah, Joshua weren't there. It looked pretty okay, though. It looked okay. Hey, they robbed, I think it was they robbed one of their own countrymen, bro. They robbed him. They robbed one of their own countrymen. They were like, what? Here you go, you get there, you get the decision. It's a joke. It's a joke. Lady Chan, the organization of it, I heard, was a disaster. It didn't look too bad. It didn't look too bad. From what I saw, it didn't look bad. It could have been, though. I don't know. Maybe behind the scenes. He come up there. I just see a name come up there. What's his name? Couple of actors died. The guy from Only Fools and Horses, is it Mickey? He didn't really have a big part, but he passed away. What's the other woman? Hyacinth Bouquet. Yeah, I thought it was that woman. She passed away, man. She passed in 95. So was there anyone else? Mickey, Only Fools and Horses, yeah. That Muratala's got to fight Andy Cruz, boy. The IBF, they're strict on their mandos. They're not letting him get away. You're not getting out of it. You are not getting out of it. Lamont Roach against Pitbull Cruz. It's going to be a tough fight in San Antonio, you know. He's not going to get a decision over there. Yeah, Ade was there. Oh, you said there was mad excrement going on, yeah? Oh, no. And he says, Miss Bouquet, age 96, she lived a long time. Yeah, she did. Ethereal Patricia Routledge, the most famous that never was she? How do you know that? I don't know that. She was I'm sure she was in one of them Sidney Poitier films in the 80s. All right. Ethereal. Okay. Wow. That's deep. That's deep. But it's a business, isn't it? Like, there's no need for everyone to know what our persuasions are. You know what I mean? All right, it's saying next. Never married or had children. She moved to Chichester, 1999. Two-faced lady Mark B. An ideal husband. Oh no, no, no. Well, she was quite funny. My mom. It was quite funny. Ethereal. Oh, what, the film with Sidney Poitier? She said, no, I meant she kept classy, but they wanted it. Oh, they see. Oh, they tried to force her out. Yeah. Oh, it's yeah. Okay, okay. It's much known on the showbiz circuit. Yeah, yeah. Both Bob and Don. Yeah, I mean, old as anything, man. Bob Aaron. Yeah, I mean, horrible person, bro. Horrible person. Like when he started yapping on about the house in Beverly Hills, Dana White came out and said, like, he flamed him up. He says, it's not supposed to be the other way around, right? If you sign that boxer, it's up to you to go get that fighter money. Wasting money on Terence Crawford. Look how much knockouts he scored on Top Rank. It's up to you to sell it. Yeah. Appreciate the super chat, Lisa. Big yourself up. Much, much appreciated. Yeah. I think a lot of people them days. I mean, it wasn't the same as now. Everyone comes out. A lot of people didn't come out, and it was pretty obvious. Like, is it Kenneth Williams from the Carry On films? He was alleged to be in the closet, but he never came out. And the other one was Charles Horton. He was a raging HOMO. I saw a program on Carry On, man. You see, I tell you what, bro. You know, them actors, yeah, in the Carry On films, they didn't get no royalties, yeah. And you know how much money the executives made, like repackaging, reproducing them, you know, selling them onto this country and that country. Yeah, it was pretty bad, man. What they did, it was pretty bad. They really stiffed them badly. Telling you, the entertainment industry, man, them people that deserve it, boy, nah, not good. Not good at all, bro. Oh, the contracts were terrible, Anthony. They were absolutely terrible. Absolutely terrible. And like the way they did the scenes, shortcuts on the scenes, and I really want to see the program again. Yeah, it was pretty bad. They really stiffed them out of their money, man. Pretty bad. Ethereal, he says Sid is mixed race. That's what they say. I haven't really kind of like done any research into it. It could be Sid James, you know. Hi, I'm Bill Cosby's dad on the Cosby Show. I don't remember him. What about him? Oh, he was South African. Yeah, he was South African, Tone. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. And you know what it was, Anthony, yeah? When they started, they didn't the actors didn't think the films were gonna do what they did. You know what I mean? So they made a whole load of films and they just ended up being legendary and like repeated and repeated all how many times, and they got no royalties, man. They repackaged them into different formats and sold them. It was bad. Let me see if I can. I was watching the program with my mouth like wide up. I said, what? You stiff them like that? Flipping out. Imagine if they tried to make films like that now. It just wouldn't get out. It wouldn't get out of the studio, would it? It wouldn't get out of the studio, bro. It's not even that bad, really. I mean, you see, the thing is, they wouldn't let something like that on now. But there's worse stuff on now than that was. That was harmless. Cheated. Secrets and scandals of Carry On. They became typecasts, so it was difficult for them to move on. Yeah, Barbara Windsor, she claims the Carry On bosses were immoral. It was a documentary. They were humiliated by immoral bosses. All right, she's claiming like sexual humiliation, not financial. That they did talk about that in the show as well. Oh, she claims the sexist attitudes on the set, which led to them earning around half the salaries of their male counterparts. Wow. That's deep. So you couldn't dream of doing stuff like that. Right. They pulled together to hire a lawyer to take on Rogers, one of the directors. He's a crook, man. Pretty bad, isn't it? Kenneth Williams, he wasn't harassing no women, surely. Bernard Bresslaw, here's Sid. And in the best shape of his life might be a problem. How am I betting? It's a difficult one, man. It's a difficult one. How am I betting on this fight? I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm looking forward to it, though. It's a difficult. I don't want to pick Matt Madov and Dave picked him apart. That's the thing, man. I don't want to pick him. I mean, yeah, today we have kids exposed to far worse than that. Way worse. Way worse. Anthony says, Carry On couldn't exist. Benny Hill couldn't exist. What else? Mind Your Language. What was the Alf Garnett? Love Thy Neighbor. None of them programs could exist today. None of them programs. He stopped Lucas Brown with a body shot. Yeah, he did. Left hook to the body. Tom says, I think Dave gets stopped. The Fisher victory flattered him. Are you being served? Yeah, because of the colonialism, isn't it? Yeah, that wouldn't fly now. Yeah, that's the point. Are you being served wouldn't fly. No, not are you being served. I was thinking of that, not that. It ain't half hot, mum. Yeah, are you being served like that? That guy, he was a raging HOMO. John Inman. Yeah. I don't know though. Tone, he's got a good chin, isn't it? He's got a pretty good chin with one shot like that, and he's been in with punches. David Placey is a puncher, isn't it? Placey. Dylan could crack a little. Ortiz. And Ortiz could have put him on the deck or get him out of there. He stopped him on his feet. He went into the last round with a ambitious, I would say, Tony Yoka. Social joins, the old days, being famous was a big thing. Loads of people got stiffed in the 60s and 70s entertainment business. Always been shady. Yeah, you're actually right with that, man. You're actually right. Business people are just like disgusting, aren't they? Wow. Just disgusting. Imagine what was going on back then for people just even getting the films, what they had to do, all type of sexual, you know, acts they had to partake in just to get the gig. Flipping now. Mm. Imagine what they went through, man. Yeah, they all got ripped off, man. I'm guessing. So, like the contracts back then, like they weren't even see them days. They weren't even taking contracts to solicitors, man. You know what I mean? Wow. It's like the first wave of rappers, and even up to today, they got bad, bro. A lot the contracts they were signing, they got stiffed. Wow. Soldier joins. The casting couch is real, not just a corner thing. Jimmy Savile came in and he was so crazy with it. Him, Gary Glitter, like he became friends with the royal family, and he used to, and he abused so many. Anyway, essayed and something, and like he even got his like, oh man, and he just took full advice. He was sick, dude. Oh, the music, I like. Phew. I saw a lot of stuff. I used to hang around a label, a very famous label. Saw a lot of stuff. Saw a lot of stuff in a few months that I had access. Saw a lot of stuff and heard a lot of stuff. It's pretty bad, man. It really is pretty bad. Hyam said, beautiful KO over Nick Webb, overhand right. Nice shot. That was a nice shot. And Makhmadov don't have no head movement, man. Dave's got to be moving his head, in it. He's got to be moving his head, Tom. Rolling, it was shoulder rolling, move your head and keep your hands up, and them ones there, you know what I'm saying? Like, survive the early blitz with this guy. That's what you need to do, you know what I'm saying? Wow. Boxers as well, man, like, flipping hell. It's like one promoter came out and said he spoke to Dana about getting a contract on the TKO, and he said it's no different to the contracts. So because he was a small hall promoter, it's not. He said it's no different to the contracts that he's used to dealing with. No, it is different. The purse might be similar, but you're not getting no insurance premiums, no health insurance premiums. You know what I mean? You're not getting that. You're not getting guaranteed purses. See, the small hall promoter who was speaking, he did. I bet he didn't talk about how many times that fighters couldn't sell enough tickets to get a purse on his cards. He didn't tell us about that. And most of the small hall promoters experienced that. Tone said those carry-on movies are a staple. Yeah, they're as British can be. They're as British can be. I used to love them when I was a kid, man. Epic visuals. What's going on? Does Haney see the final bell against Old Boy? Why him again? With his old man. WBO champion. I forgot his name, man. St. Trinians. Yeah. Tone says Michael Jackson, Bambata, all their records stay in the nonce. Gathering dust. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know if that's true. I don't know if that's true. Because, see, with music, I think I've played all of them musics. Not like, I'm not like by the speaker every day listening to music. But I definitely listened to Human Nature by Michael Jackson the other day. You know what I mean? I definitely listened to it. You know what I mean? Like, Gary Glitter. I haven't listened to much Gary Glitter. I did sample one of his drums the other month, though. He had a good drum on one of his records. I did sample it and chop it up. R. Kelly. Yeah, I'd still listen to some R. Kelly joints. Bambata. Yeah, we're getting funky. Come on, man. That's my youth, man. Planet Rock. Don't stop, Planet Rock. Don't stop. That song was heavy, bro. That song was heavy. That song was heavy, bro. Soul Sonic Force and the Zulu Nation. Damn. Thomas is not in my gaff. But so you're saying you don't play no artist who's got a rap sheet like that? You don't play. I don't know, man. I don't know. I can't say. I can't. I can't say. I don't. can't say I don't. I mean, like, would I play a Diddy song? I don't like too much of Diddy's songs, to be honest, but I play some of the stuff that he's produced or he's had a hand in. I mean, so what? That means you can't listen to none of the Bad Boy catalog. You don't listen to none of it at all. No Mary J. Blige, no Biggie, no Jodeci. Because it's difficult, isn't it? Like, how do you know if you're not watching a program that was produced by Bill Cosby? Hyam says he plays R. Kelly no matter what. I don't see nothing wrong with a little bump and grind. That song was bad, bro. That was a joint. And the joints that did he produce Aaron Hall stuff? Did he have a part in Don't Be Afraid? Lady Chan, I still play them all, but R. Kelly. Why not R. Kelly though? Why do you play the others and not R. Kelly? Oh, you wouldn't buy another R. Kelly. That's fair enough. But yeah. You wouldn't listen. You still listen. Social joins. R. Kelly is one of the best modern songwriters. So many good songs he's written that people don't even know. And I think he's dyslexic as well, but he's very talented on his music, writing and performing. And in the studio, very talented person. Ethereal Dreams, R. Kelly and Ronald Isley, prized possession. It's crazy, isn't it? It's crazy. They're so talented, but like Mike Tyson. I was saying Mike Tyson the other day. Anthony Mack and R. Kelly versus his nemesis Ron Isley is always legendary. Ron Isley is just bad, man. Yeah, it's a different. Their indiscretions from their art. It can be a difficult one. It definitely can be a difficult one. But I can see why people don't play it. I can see why, but oh man, it's crazy. Yeah, he did. Elvis Presley did marry who you say he did. Yeah. And the guy in what's that car, the film about racing cars? Tyrese was in it. Fast and Furious. He was in a situation, weren't he? With undeveloped cooch. Yeah. Thomas says once there's a stigma of touching attached to it, it just ruins their legacy for me. I hear what you're saying. Yeah, Bill Wyman, Mandy Smith. Bloody hell, yeah, I remember that. They tried to do a number on Smokey, did they? Oh man. I see this video with Gary Glitter, and it was when he was younger, and he was kind of like they were talking about him, and there was an audience, and one girl came on the stage, and she revealed, not sold him out. It was a jokey sort of thing, and you see him putting his fingertips out like, shh, don't mention. Oh man. Oh no, not Drizzy as well. Oh man, I'm not a big fan of his though. I've never went. Have I ever put a Drake song on YouTube? I don't think I have. I might have done though. Ethereal said yes, Beats. It was This Is Your Life. Okay, yeah. Oh, women came forward about Smokey. Oh man. Yeah, the clip was like damning, wasn't it? Ethereal. It was damning. It was like, whoa, this guy. This guy. Madness, man. Madness. Jai Opataya versus Badu Jack. January. Unification. Wow. That'd be interesting. Is there any way Badu can beat Jai or give him a good fight? Badu's about 41 now. You wouldn't have thought that he could pull it off. You're going to have to get inside. You can't box my guy from range. You're going to have to get inside. Badu's a warrior, though. Oh, wow. Lenny Henry, boy. Lenny Henry has called on Britain to pay 19 trillion in slavery reparations. Whoa. The EDO man, I coffee him now. My coffee, Lenny. They They're not happy. They're not happy. Social joins. Well, there goes his third title. Ethereal. Lenny just made himself a mark. Lady Chan, he is a warrior. Wow. 19 trillion. See, the thing is, right? He's done his research, though. Them insurers, yeah? Them insurance companies, Lloyd's of London, right? They're still in business now. Who do you think funded a lot of the slave ships? Yeah. How do you think they built their wealth? Oh, they just worked really hard. No, it wasn't from exploiting people. Like, come on now. No, we were just cleverer than everybody. Stop it. Stop it. Wow. Wow. I'm not being funny, yeah. A lot of these people who are against Lenny, you know what I mean? Some of the stuff they say, and some after that content creator got 100-yard slug. They're really having a go. And you know what the fucking thing is? None of them are acknowledging that this was a reality of how this country and a lot of Western society was built. None of them are acknowledging acknowledging it. I'm not even saying, yeah, see, to me, right? Okay, in my opinion, it happened years ago. Leave it alone. But it was real. It was how a lot of the billionaires and millionaires, the European millionaires, made their money. Yeah, let's not pretend that if they didn't colonize a lot of places where brown, dark-skinned people were, they would not have the wealth they have today. That's just common sense. And look, I'm not begging. The truth is the truth. The truth is the truth, though. The truth is the truth. Yeah. Social joints. I'm sure there was another family still getting paid off slavery money. See, what people don't understand, right? When Wilberforce stopped slavery in this country, you know the slave owners were paid a rebate. They were paid a rebate. Wow. See, the thing is, see that 19 trillion, they can't afford to reparate they can't afford to do it. They know the bill's too big. It's too big. It's too big, bro. It's too big. Yeah, I don't get into it, Chan, either. You know what I mean? I just thought it was very interesting how they reacted. The British flag and the lions and stuff on their monikers. Wow. It's all good, man. All good. 19 trillion. Where are they going to get 19 trillion from, Lenny? They're not that type of money there. They're saying Lenny stolen a salary for decades, believing himself to be funny. He's about as funny as cancer. What are you talking about? Lenny Henry was well funny, bro. Lenny Henry was well funny. Always was well funny, man. From to what Tiz was with Sally James. Come on, man. The Lenny Henry show with Vaz Blackwood. Come on, what are you talking about? What are you talking about, bro? Anthony says they won't acknowledge it. We are not equal in their eyes. That's why, and they are correct. I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying, bro. I hear what you're saying. If they give us anywhere near that, people would string us up from a lamppost. It will cause, yeah, Delbert Wilkins, that's the one, Tone. It will cause more problems than good, the reparation. That's why I don't call for it, bro. To me, at this stage now of life, if you don't fucking like these countries, get the fuck out and go somewhere else, yeah? Go somewhere else, man. Don't go with it, man. You know what I mean? Don't disturb the peace in your life, bro. You know what I mean? A million, billion, or trillion. You said a trillion. 19 trillion. I am said, imagine running a restaurant and you don't pay your employees, and you're competing with a company that does. Right. There you go. There you go. You win. You win. If you don't pay your employees, you win all day. You win all day. They had a production line on slaves. And get certain woodsman, yeah, I'm saying, for do all the breeding, and yeah. Man, it's not a good topic, bro. What was where do you play Donovan? Was that in the restaurant, Donovan? Wow. That's brave though. That's brave because I mean, but modern day, what's modern day? You tell me, Muhammad, what is modern day? You tell me. Modern day is in the Sudan. There's still a lot of crap going on in there. Yeah, in certain other places. That's all good, man. Donovan and Miss Johnson. Hyam says Gaza. If you get the chance, please listen to the works of Neely Fuller, recently departed. Yeah, I know of Neely. Yeah. Muhammad, would you call cheap labor a form of slavery? Not quite slavery. Depends, isn't it? How cheap, isn't it? Like, I mean, like, you've got to describe a situation, the condition, how antiquated it is. Like, it's the thing. Like, a lot of people. You know what I mean? Are in denial. We're all in denial. We're all in denial. Like living in a westernized country, you have to be in denial, and that's why we get all this crap to distract us. We're in denial. How do you think we get all this stuff we have and this excess? How do you think we get it? It's through sweatshop labor. Farmers producing produce and having to sell it dirt cheap. So the supermarkets get it and sell it for astronomical profits. Yeah. Little kids working in these sweatshops, bro. So you can get clothes out of Primark and whatnot. Come on now. Lady Chan, she says, I mainly buy fair trade produce, to be honest. Man, that's just like a label, Chan. You know what I'm saying? That's just a flipping label, mate. You know what I'm saying? What difference does it make? It's all coming from the same chain. Fair use products. They're not getting, they're not like, it's not like they're getting like a section of bananas from this farmer here and selling it cheaper. No, they'll just say, okay, this is all what we get in bananas. We get 500 bananas a week. So we'll give this certain amount away on fair trade. Come on, man. It's yeah. You just gotta keep it real. It is what it is. It is what it like None of us are prepared to give up our comforts. That's the thing. So if I'm honest, if I'm going to be honest, yeah, and I'm always honest, I don't think people of color can ask for reparations from what happened hundreds of years ago, because we've had pretty decadent lives off the back of others ourselves. Yeah, I'm saying we have. We have. You know what I mean? Ethereal. He said, I feel like I'm back in the 1980s Britain. I have a full Irish name. Yeah, I'm looked at someone who just jumped off a boat. Legacy of the crimes committed. Hey, listen, bro. If I break down my whole name and surname, and you look at my features, there's no way that my features match up with my name. My ethnicity doesn't match up with my no, it doesn't. Obviously, that goes for a lot of us. Come from the Caribbean. No, I'm as black as anything. What are you talking about? I'm as black as anything, bro. Nah. I don't care what they call me, Emmanuel. I don't care what they call me. I'm at that age where I don't care. I'm my own man. I think for myself. I talk for myself. I don't talk for a group. And be careful. What did I say? What is it? Did I say? Call it a Tefa. This stupid names. Tefa. Man, I mean, Tefa, your wife, not you. I mean, what is it I said exactly? Yeah, exactly. Tone, with our sweatshop garms and shoes. Yeah. No, I'm indigenous, bro. My features are indigenous, bro. You know what I mean? You know, Caribbean. I'm indigenous, proper indigenous. You know what I mean? Yeah, yeah. Emmanuel, since you're saying that, because you're obviously you got it on your mind that maybe I am. What is it I said? Just what I said. Tefa. Stupid fucking crap. Where people get this language from? You can't have a discussion without, you know what I mean, with other black people without Tefa, Kuna, this coming up. All these terms come up all the time. An animal with a rope or a chain has to restrict its movement. Tie someone or something. I don't even know how to use it. I don't even know how to use the term. FBA call fellow blacks Tefas who go against the narrative. I don't get it. I don't. But you still haven't said something specifically. What I said that someone may say that I am. So be careful what I say. That's vague. What is it I said? Say something, or at least are you saying everything I said? Fair enough then. The FBA used the term tether. Man, I mean, listen. Them people, listen, I'll say what I want anyway. Them people there, they're saying that they're not from Africa. They're not originally from Africa. They've separated themselves from Anthony Mackin said, I think Emmanuel used the word incorrectly. Yeah, I'm not sure. Like, what his point was with the comment. FBA and the drum for reparations. You said it's unrealistic. They may think you're going against them. No, but listen. I would speak. Lenny Henry is talking about British slavery. So how could I be going against him? He was talking about British slavery. From the British government. Or maybe he could have been talking about transatlantic because they had a part in that as well. They had a hand in that. Man, FBA what, bro? You know what I mean? FBA my ass, bro. You know what I mean? Good for them. Listen, let them do what they're doing, but I don't disturb them. I don't bother them. They don't bother me. You know what I mean? See, they're really going in on Lenny, bro. They're really going in on they're really in, bro. I'm telling you. They're not having it. They're not happy. They're not happy. They're not happy. They're not happy, mate. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. Why did he bring that up, though? I wonder why he brought that up. Stirring up the hornet's nest, you know. Man, just stirring it up, Lenny. Lenny, wagwan. Okay, is that what the documentary's called on Carry On? Carry On Secrets and Scandals. I might try and see if I can hook that up. Might be on YouTube. Man. You know, like everybody wants to be oh, it's there. There it is. It's right there. It came straight up HD. 2 weeks ago it was uploaded. Put that in the watch later. Social Jones, yeah, them Americans moving mad. You get a headache working it out. Hey, listen, man. Let me tell you something. When Wilder and AJ was going back and forth, they were talking about coming to the UK to come look for me and string me up and do all disgusting things to the women in my family. And yeah, it got deep. They got really deep. They got really deep. They got really deep with it. Lady Chan, the only nation who ain't mixed are these. Yeah. They got some beautiful women there, man. I mean, just dark. They was like proper dark, but it's just beautiful, man. Women just absolute, just stunning. Tone says they're going to be broke, toothless bastards upset with Lenny, let alone the political pricks who use this to support their narratives. Yeah, it's just, I mean, they use all this stuff to justify their anger. You know what I mean? And all the riots that a lot of them, like, you see this, a lot of them who are mad at Lenny. They've been doing a lot of rioting recently. You know what I mean? Demonstrations. And it's all just, everything they do and riots and thing, it's all justified. It's all justified. But anyone else has a say about their situation. Oh, you're not being English. Get out of the country. Lock them up. I'm telling you, this girl got to keep that real. Got to keep that 100. 500 years program of repairing people. Yeah, very true. Very, very true. It's not the money. It's the mentality. Very, very true. The first people black people need to get reparations of is themselves. Based on what you said there. That's the first people they need to get reparations. You know what I mean? Muhammad, I remember your name was mentioned in Blood's headquarters speech. Crazy times. Wow, you see? Yeah. They were getting really deep with it. They were getting really deep. Mm-mm. Oh, yeah, they told you wasn't black, Chan. Yeah. Yeah. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. It is what it is. That's why even a lot of them now, like a lot of them tried to come back. Yo, we're calling it beats. I'm just like, all right, cool. I just keep it at arm's length, bro. You know what I mean? Keep it at arm's length. Lady Chan said her friend is Sudanese. She's gorgeous too. Yeah. There's some beautiful women, Sudanese. Maybe not beautiful by Western standards, but you know what I mean? Tone says, have you ever seen that Chappelle Show reparation skit? I might have done. Lady Chan said, yeah, they tried come drift back in. Yeah, after all the shit they said, yeah. Come off it, man. You know what I mean? Anthony Mackin, reparations would have come in many forms: free education, universal health care, free housing, debt removal from the third world, access to capital, and many more. Muhammad said all the mob pirates outside Crips were looking for you. All right, Muhammad, that's funny. That's funny. It's funny. Oh, God. So good. Muhammad, you're an idiot, man. You're an idiot. Oh, man. It's crazy. I don't know what it was. And they'll say I started. Oh, and I didn't. I really didn't. I really didn't. You know? Is what it is, man. I don't know. Like how I became like the cheerleader defending AJ's. I just defend. I just used to watch the boxing. That's all I used to do. I used to be a fan of Wilder, but they made that untenable. Um, it is what it is. Is there a UFC event on. Oh, this guy's built like Wilder. Who is it? This UFC card. Got a Wilder physique. You look like Wilder from the side, but similar physique to Wilder. UFC guy. Wow. That's a difficult one, with women. If a woman has kids, should she still dress like she did before she had kids? You know what I mean? Like, not so do that. Or should she refine her dress? Her dress. I don't know. Feel about that, especially I don't know, girls and boys. To be honest, it's up to them. I don't know how I'd feel if my brethren are coming round to get a peek. I mean, peek at cleavage or crotches and batia and thing there. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, bro. I don't know. Lady Chan, depend on how she dressed before, but you should evolve with having kids or not. Okay. And he says, I have no opinion on what women do these days, especially if I'm not married to one and I don't have daughters. Yeah, but you see, that's a bit of a cop out, your answer, because what if you do? If you don't have no standards, then what kind of woman will you eventually get married to? What kind of daughters will you eventually have? So I guess it's not a cop out, but it could be looked on as a cop out. You definitely can have an opinion just because you don't have all what you said there. Tone says women can wear what they want. It doesn't bother me, especially if it ain't my missus. All right, but what if it is your missus then? Lady Chan says she can wear the clothes she wore in her 20s because she still fits in them size wise, but taste wise, I evolved a tad. There's a time and a place. Anthony said, no, I'm a realist. Lady Chan said, I ain't changed much, but I wear jeans, tops, trainers. Don't change for me too tough, but you do tweak a tad as you age. And he says, the pool is a cesspool out there. Everyone is insane. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Isn't it? Times have changed, man. So Muhammad said if it's his girl, she's got to dress decent. All right. Let's put okay. All right. Let's see what the barometer is, man. You guys talking all your shit. You guys talking all that shit. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's put it to the test. Okay. Let's go sexy, classy. Let's see. All right. What they got? All right, let's the images. All right. Let me see. Let me save this one. You guys talking all that good ish. Let's see. One sec. Give me 2 seconds to set it up. Should it be just restricted to the bedroom? Is the question. I mean, because if you're in any of the main religions, and you take the tenets of that serious. You see, I was brought up as a boy in an era where mums didn't dress like that. They didn't dress provocatively. They do more now. It just wasn't done. Lady Chan. So if you wear classic key pieces, you won't look outdated. Social joints, did you say no? What should be? Are you saying this woman here is not acceptable? Lady chances, keep it classic. Then your wardrobe is kids timeless to BH. When you buy clothes from Fad 5, 10 down the line, you look at it and it looks clownish. Is her outfit okay? Lady Chan says she likes what she's wearing. All right. Is that sexy and classy? Let's throw next one in the mix. Throw something else in the mix. Okay. Right. Let's see what you guys think of this one. Social Joint said that's fine, normal. She just a nice figure. Would you wear this, Chan? Is this too much? Lady Chan said, dress according to your weight and not mutton dressed up as lamb. All right. You'd go to a club in this green dress. Tom says, I honestly don't mind what a woman wears. Keep it stylish when needed. I draw the line at slapper boots. Laughing my ass off. Okay. Yeah, this is club wear. What she's got. That's for a club. That's for a club. That's for a club. All right. I think I need to turn it up a notch though. That's probably a bit extreme. I mean, I've got a gauge on that. I've got a gauge. I've got a gauge. Yeah. It's only I've been around some of my brethren, yeah. And let's say, I mean, the gal have a big body, I mean, like when leggings were popping, and like she'd crouch over and like over brethren. And it's like, what do you do that? Like, ripping out. You know what I mean? And she's like, whew. You get me? Because look, the woman's asking her 4-year-old son who she's raising, what he would do if her friends compliments her by saying she's fine. That's like, I think that's difficult for a boy. I think that's very difficult for a boy. Lady Chance, also remember I do wear some quite revealing things on my stage shows that I wouldn't wear on road. Yeah, I guess that's part of your job, Lady Chan. Tie a jumper road to your waist if you're going to be around man with your man. Yeah, yeah. It's and like the thing is like I remember my brother getting vexed. I don't know if he was vexed with his gal or because I mean I don't know. Wow, Tone. He's mastered the art of looking without looking. Oh man, yeah. Leggings is enough print. You know what I'm saying? Leggings, leggings. I think a real pervert must have made leggings, man. Because it's a dude who normally designs all their women's clothes, isn't it? I think Sweetie I even made a record about leggings, you know. Oh gosh, crazy. Why did this leggings craze start? I don't know. It just popped off in it. Was it 80s or 90s? It just popped off. Leggings just popped off. Just popped off. It just popped off. I think it was just easy wear for women as well. Oh, did it start in America? Yeah, it probably did, didn't it? Yeah, it probably did. Do I think Diddy would do the 4 years? Nah, he won't do four. He'd do about, I don't know. Then again, I don't know. I haven't studied it, Emmanuel. I don't know. Yeah, no shock it started in America. Um, oh dear. Yeah, the gym, boy. Yeah, yeah. Can you imagine, man? I mean, it's one of the reasons to go to the gym, isn't it? Anthony Mackie seems to have made a huge comeback in recent years, but I don't recall him being so figure revealing. Yeah, it's always been, yeah, 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 always been. You see the print out, the camel tour and all them thing there. Yeah. Oh, he served 14 months already. bring it to 3, and he could get good behavior, early release, 2.5 years. So it's hard to do squats with half a semi on the go. Oh dear. Diddy, man. Boy, you got yourself into some flipping crap. Some flipping crap. That's all I can say. It's crazy. The whole story, it just seems, all of it, a lot of these stories just seem weird, man. Like, who is it? The monarch of this country. His story just like, you see the girl like who was tied up in the monarch story with Epstein. She unalived herself. It's just like, I'm telling you, man. Mm-mm. Anthony said, I still look. I don't give a. That's why I said I don't have an opinion. They do whatever my opinion is. I'm nobody out here. Go ahead. When that Victoria unalived herself, right? I found out maybe a couple of months after and you know what? That's because they're covering the story up, man. They're covering the story. Do you know what? Like, how come I didn't know about that? I mean, it's obviously they spoke about it, but they didn't really amplify the story. They suppressed it. They suppressed it. And he's just going about his life as normal. No consequences. I'm not saying it should be, but yeah. I can't sweat. Couldn't me, I can't sweat. What are you talking about, man? Like, boy, these people there, man. People are jokes, man. Just come out lying. It's so easy for them to lie like that. Lots of weird stories, man. Lots of weird stories. Like Big Bill, what are you doing with all that baby oil, Diddy? What was going on with that? That just like strange. Strange. Very strange. Very strange. Well, I'm gonna go sleep soon, but I'm gonna have to test you guys with this one before we get. So, what about this one? Lady Chan said, nope, you wouldn't go for that one, no? Thomas is laughing, my. Even after that, you have 11 milli. Yeah, she had 11 milli, bro. Yeah. See, the money can't really address them situations. The money can't address it. What's wrong with it, Chan, then? What's wrong with it? Is it because she's got them big, thick legs as well? If she had more slender legs, would it probably maybe look more elegant and shit? Because them big, I'm not being funny, I kind of like the leg. It might be too big for some of the dudes in there, but I kind of like the legs. Social joins might be a date night for her. She's about to let the date hit. Damn. Lady Chan noticed the cut of the top. It's not covering the BUM or the front. Her legs are amazing. Yeah. I like the legs, man. The legs, they're sturdy, isn't it? They're sturdy. Okay, it's just not your style. Just not your style. Not your style. Yeah. To be honest, that you don't see women walk around like that. Not in London, anyway. Not in the parts of London I'm in. I don't see women walking around like that, to be honest. Tom says, let's be honest, that's not a dress. It's not a dress. It's a t-shirt, isn't it? It's a glorified t-shirt. Should I get another pick, Chan? Let's get another pick. Get another pick. Let's see. I like this one. This one's all right. Let's see. Let's see what they think. Let's see what they think. This could be borderline. Let's see what they think. All right. I think these days, like, see, a lot of women on these podcasts say, "Oh, men are controlling." I think men are more relaxed than they ever were. Imagine if these podcasts were taking place in the 50s or 60s. These women would be throwing flipping fits the way men would be reacting to a lot of stuff. They'd be going crazy. There'd be absolute warfare out here. Women would be going nuts. If this was like, this woman is Crystal, but then again, let's see. Let's share this one. Let's see what they think. Let's see what they think. Ethereal said, "I'll even keep my boots on for her." Tom said she got legs like a linebacker beats. Okay, bit too chunky for you, yeah. Anthony said, "Not relaxed. We just don't give a F, or at least that's my position. And I advise most men to take the same position. You need peace in your life, not war." Well, isn't not giving an F relaxed? Not giving an F is relaxed. It's just another way to say relaxed, Anthony. Yeah. Social joins 50s. Woman wouldn't get a podcast to talk to men. Lady Chan, she says too short. It's too short. Like the rapper Too Short. So you want to be a gangster. You know that's wrong. Gangsters don't live that long. Chances it needs to be longer for the club, otherwise you're constantly pulling it down. Tega Twin Cities, not too thick, not too thin. No, I'm not a phony, and I got a tenderoni. Love the way she's not too fat, not too bony. not the boots of a certain Casablanca in a tanker. Tom said, if my missus looked like that, she could wear whatever she wants and anyone could look if they wanted. Okay, Anthony Macker says, relax to me seems that you have an opinion, whereas I don't. All right, I get you. 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 All right. Let me see. What else they got here? Okay, but this one could be interesting. This could be interesting. No, I'm not a phony and I got a tenderoni. Love the way she's not too fat, not bony. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got here. This one is interesting because this one you could see on the street in the summer. You could definitely see this one in the summer. Let's see. Is this the way to go? This one? Or is that unacceptable? Okay, that's fine. Not too much cleavage, you know. The cleavage is okay, yeah. Lady Chan, when in a relationship, not man of my boyfriend would want me to wear that. Social joins, the dress length doesn't matter. It's how it looks on the woman. There's women covered up and it's still provocative to some. Okay. All depends, on it? What your threshold is. Yeah. It looks all right. It looks all right. But okay, so you got your son. You're walking with your son. You're walking with your son. Thompson, that's fine. What, the girl's fine or it's fine to dress like? Which one? Not showing tone, you get what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, okay. I think that would probably cover it. Probably cover it. Yeah, listen, Anthony's probably mind your business, isn't it? Right. As long as if it's not your woman, mind your business. Trust me, Tom could see enough, Lady Chan. He could see enough. He could see enough. He could see enough. fights on tomorrow? Where's that fight schedule thing? Oh, you guys said, someone said the wind is going to be really bad today. Shit. Work around it. Just have to work around it, innit? Them storms are dangerous, though, man. Them storms are pretty dangerous. I see a piece of the roof of the shed in a garden come off. You know what I mean? Just piece of it come off. Yeah. Madness. Right, where's that fight schedule? Boxing schedule. Right. Okay, let's have a look. Who's on tomorrow? Yeah, we got Nathaniel Collins versus Laurent. Oh, no, that's next week. Ennis versus Lima. And Dave Allen is next week. So there's a couple of good fights on this. Dave Allen versus Makhmudov and Ennis versus Lima. Although is Boots just gonna brock that guy up? Probably just gonna brock him up, isn't it? Willie Hutchinson versus Jeffers. Light heavyweight fight. That's on the undercard to Laurent versus Collins. I don't know much about Glackin and Doherty. And they've got Breakers and Kozin. Didn't Breakers said this was going to be a last fight? All right. Sergei Kuzmin is fighting somewhere. Oh, Villanello, he's coming back after that loss to Torres. Padley versus Bellotti. Conway versus Lillard. Oh, that's at the York Hall, isn't it? The 17th. That might not be a bad fight to go. Cheap little nice boxing at the York Hall. That might not be a bad fight to go, you know. Conway versus Lillard. It's not packed out. You can actually see the fight, man. Well, it's packed out, but you never really get a bad seat or a bad at the York Hall. You always get a decent seat. Bentley versus Saavedra. Okay, this is a Queensbury card. When is this? That's on the undercard of Parker versus Wardley. Oh, you don't care about Boots? What's wrong with Boots? A gal wearing jeans on the top and show us. Well, that's jeans on top. I guess it depends what kind of jeans on top, innit? I think a lot of the time it's down to like how the woman is constructed and built, how people look at it as well, and attitude, how they pull it off. Flares on a cardigan. Oh man, Lady Chancellor, I don't like Boots. He's a clout chasing, overhyped, lame. Whoa, damn. No love for Philly, huh? No love for Philly. Yeah, the body type can change it. It definitely can change it. You know what I'm saying? How the clothes look. Like there's certain clothes that a bigger girl would struggle to pull off, or if like a woman who's developed heavy up top. Depending what the clothing is, what the garment is. See, somebody was saying nobody's interested in that Scottish card. I'm going to watch a bit of it, though. I'm definitely going to watch a bit. Jack Catterall promises aggressive, versatile Bozy Ennis is training Jack Catterall. He promises aggressive, versatile Jack Catterall. So he's left Jamie Moore to become a Philly fighter, yeah? Jack, I'm afraid a Philly show. That shit. Jack Casserole. Is it too late for Casserole? Tom says, what has Boots ever done to you, Chad? Laughing my ass off. Chan said, I said this on my live a few weeks ago. There's something we don't know about Boots. I don't think he's as good as he's made out to be. Eddie's really talking him up recently. Boots better deliver. Lady Chan says, Casserole won't change shit. You mean Jack Casserole won't change shit? You mean Jack's gonna come out like Betty Briscoe, bro? I mean, Philly style. Jack's gonna come out like, I mean, proper Philly fighter. Oh man, Philly shelling all over the place. You get me? Left hook into the body, double left hooks to the body from Jack Carroll. Todd said, I wouldn't mind Boots versus Bud if they ever made that. At what weight? 154? That'd be a good fight, bro. That'd be a good fight. Bud versus Boots. At 160? Boots is bigger than Bud, isn't it? Ain't Boots bigger than Bud? Wow. What's Bud going to do at 160? Can Bud take over 160 as well? We'll have to wait, because Lara's going to fight Canelo on the no chief support. Is it chief? No. Coleman with Isaac Cruz versus Lamont Roach. What do you think of Lamont Roach versus Isaac Cruz, San Antonio? Lady Chan says Bud can be undisputed at 60 for sure. No Gumshield Boxing says Boots versus Catterall is Jerry versus Jerry. Oh no. Boots ain't a runner though. Lady Chan got pitbull by robbery. My friend Alex said that. Yeah, I can see a scenario where that happens. How good is Lamont Roach though? How good is he? Because I don't know. Like, how did they not score that a knockdown? How did they not score that a knockdown? How did they not score the fight to Roach? Hey, listen, man. Don't be dissing my man Jack Casserole, bro. You know what I mean? Jack Casserole is all right, bro. No gum shield. Boots versus Josh Kelly is the worst matchup. Anyone with Josh Kelly is the worst matchup. I mean, Josh Kelly is just horrible matchmaking. There's never been I can't remember a Josh Kelly performance I've liked. I can't remember one. Maybe when he fought David Evanesian. And what is it I don't like about him? Is it just his style? I think it's just his style. I don't know what it is, man. I hate when I dislike fighters. No, I dislike this, not dislike fighters, dislike their styles like that. Really just don't like Josh Kelly's style. Just does my head in. Does my like Jessica McCaskill. I can't stand watching her box. It's horrible. It's effective. It's horrible. Eddie firing back at Johnny Nelson. Johnny spoke from the heart, though. He spoke from the heart. It's only there's so much money on the table for Anthony Joshua. Why he's probably still carrying on, if we keep it honest. Oh, this went wrong for Billy. He got sentenced. Did Billy Joe Saunders get sentenced? I thought he got a fine. What do you mean he got sentenced? Billy just so silly, man. Silly guy. Billy Joe Saunders. Oh, it's not okay. 60 hours. Yeah. Billy's a flipping nutter, man. Beaker was a fighter I had a hard time watching, says Tom. Sakio, yeah? I tell you what, the fight with Jaden Collington was a really good fight, man. Lady Chan, Jessica Windmill. Oh gosh, it was horrible to watch. Lady Chan said she was glad when she retired. Lady Chan, if he struggles with Isaac. Isaac's a tough fight though, man. But Lamont should do well against Isaac. Should do well. If you can box like that, but I don't know what kind of tank went in the ring though. I'm probably gonna have to pick Isaac to beat Pitbull, or no? Got to pick Isaac. Netflix loses billions. Arrested gang member cries, "I want to go home to my mother." Oh gosh. Whoa. Lady Chan. No, Isaac is tiny and one dimensional. Sea level pressure fighter. Yeah, but it's in San Antonio, man. Even if he breathes, they're going to be screaming for him, man. Like, Lamont might need a knockout, man. Yeah, the PBC. You know them tear already. You know them steer. Yeah, and that's where he could come unstuck, is trying to stop someone like Cruz. That's where he could come unstuck. Get caught with some stupid shots. Fighting in his wheelhouse. He needs to give Cruz angles, man. Keep him off balance. That's what you need to do. Keep him off balance. All right, people. I'm going to end this one here. It's been good. Been interesting. Have a good Saturday. Watch some good boxing. Eat some good food. And all that good stuff. Peace.